Hi guys, how are you doing? Don't be shy, say hi. Let me know who's here. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know what's happening. What's the happy haps? And I'm getting all my decks ready for today's session. Mhm. Hi, you guys. Let me know who's here. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the connection is all right. Thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. Hi, darlings. Lovely to see you. Gonna give it a couple more moments for people to get their notification. Lovely Claire, my darling. Always a pleasure to see you. How are you doing? Thank you. Yeah, I was about to ask how are you? How are you liking the new style? A bit of a rebranding. A bit of a rebranding. Um, I thought that the pink flowers they were good for the time, but now it's time for something different. I just felt like I needed something different. So I'm glad you liked it. Hello, my darlings. Hi. Let me know who else is here. Don't be shy. Say hi. Let me see if it's the regulars or some new faces, new energies. You know who this? Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Have you moved already? Are you at your new house already? How are you enjoying it? Lovely Kisara. Hi, darling Kisara. How are you doing? How are things with you? Such a pleasure to see you. Thank you. Thank you very much, darling. I wanted to do two plates, but then it was like, nah, just leave them. Just leave them hanging like this. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. You know who this. Oh, it's a shame. But hopefully they'll sort it all out, right? All right, my darlings. Hi and welcome. Love myself. Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. All right. So we have quite a few people joining us. Hi, darlings. Lovely to see you. If you don't know me, I'm Leslie, and I answer your questions live during the sessions with tarot and oracle decks. It's $10 per question, paid via Super Chat or PayPal, preferably PayPal. The link is in the pinned message to my PayPal. If you guys are up for a personal reading, you could always send me an email. The email is also in the pinned message. And of course, the link to my Patreon with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. All right. So you can ask about your future spouse. You can ask about your career. You can ask about spiritual guidance. You can ask what you can expect within the next couple of weeks, days, or months. You can also ask about how somebody feels towards you if we're talking about a situationship, a relationship, a friendship. The only thing I don't do are health readings. Okay, but apart from that, feel free to ask me pretty much anything. So today we have Kisara that's starting us off. Aqua Witch, hi darling, lovely to see you. All right, so for lovely Kisara, can you tell me if you see a big increase of money from my family if we have family for moving out to another country? Thanks. All right, let's try and find out what's going on with money. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they're saying that you're actually ready to challenge a lot of things, and your family is ready to challenge a lot of things when it comes to money. Because the first thing came through as unlikely, and then they said, if you believe, then you are ready. So it's a question of belief, it's a question of blocks, and it goes a little bit deeper than just is there or isn't there, because you and your family, it's this energy where you guys are manifesting things. Okay, and they're saying in the near future it does look like the situation is going to change. Let me pull a couple of tarot cards over here. Mm-hmm. It's very much about being patient, and it's very much about, again, about seeing what it is that you are investing in when it comes to your thoughts. However, they are showing me that within the next year, there's going to be a steady income. So it's not going to be like this big thing where you get a lot of money out of nowhere. At this particular time, they're showing me that if you keep going day in and day out, yes, the energy over here is coming through as the answer is yes, but it will take some time and it will take some effort. So it's not like a big influx. It's more like saving over time, doing things over and over again over time, having to be patient. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm seeing for you, lovely Kisar. Jaylin, hi darling, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. How are you doing today? Don't forget to get those thumbs up, guys, for today's session. Very much appreciated. If it's your first time here, don't be shy. Say hi. We've got a beautiful community over here. Everybody's nice. Everybody's supportive. And if anybody's disrespectful, they get banned forever from the kingdom. Constanza, hi darling. Lovely to see you. Bear with me a second. Hi, lovely Joe. Lovely to hear from you. I see you came through. Must mean you got my email. All right, so Constanza, hi darling again. What happened with Brian C? Why did he not end up being interested in me? All right, let's see what's up. What was the issue over here? Mm-hmm. It's immature, darling. It wasn't very much about flirting. It was more about being, there's this energy where somebody needs their ego fed. It's that sort of vibe that's coming through because they're giving me this caution card where something within you was telling you that maybe you weren't paying attention to, something was telling you that it was a little bit off. And with this maturity card, it's one of you is much more mature than the other one is, much more. So it's almost like they might have felt like playing around with you a little bit. It sounds bad, but this is what I'm picking up, that that they might have just wanted this validation. They just wanted to see, like, it's a bit of playing out because they're not ready. They're like, you might have been ignoring a few red flags because they're quite immature. Lovely Annie, I think I did it wrong once again and sent you. I sent you the money. When will I be getting a new job and moving? No, darling, you did it right this time, lovely Annie. Lovely Anne, you did it right this time. You're good, you're good. And when will I get a new job and will I be moving? Let's see. Let's see if we're going to get a clear timing over here for lovely Anne. They're saying you're ready. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see what's not happening then if you're ready. Okay, so they're saying that there's something about you needing to align. This card says improving health, but I'm being very strongly drawn to aligning. It's they're showing me getting all of your things in order. There's something, I don't know what it is, like they're saying you need to get some sort of closure and you need to start feeling better, that you feel you have more energy. They're saying you want to do big things with little energy. So they're showing like the energy needs to be recharged, improving your mental health, improving your physical health. They're saying you're ready and the perfect timing is coming over here. I'm going to try and find out when the perfect timing is, but they're saying you need to charge yourself more, okay? Because it's very energy consuming, very energy consuming, and they want you to, oh my gosh, they're saying it's going to be absolutely successful. But let's see the timing. Give me the timing. No, they're not giving me the timing. Just keep saying you're ready. Ask your angels you're ready. So it could literally be very, very soon. Okay, but they just want you to take a couple of days at least to rest because you need to recharge, darling. You need to have like there's a big move and it's a big like energy consuming thing, and they want you to have enough energy. So improve your health first, and then the move will come and the job will come. Lovely Jaylin. If I select a school called Ethos, for my daughter, can you tell me how it will go? Will she do well there academically and make friends? Let's see. Is Ethos a good decision for your lovely daughter? They're saying no. Let me see why not. Let's see what flew out. Okay, so they're saying that there's something better. There's going to be a shift in a year from now. So I don't know if how that works like time-wise, but they're saying meditation brings answers and look for a sign. There's something that's a little bit off. There's something that's a little bit off with this place. They're not really telling me why. Let me see what tarot is going to say. It's too much. It's either like the academically it's going to be too much, or like maybe the teachers, but they're saying there's like the energy. No, it's not the best fit. No. See, it's like no. Doesn't mean like it's a bad place, but for when it comes to your daughter, this is not the best thing. New nail, who this? Ah, Annie, I see. I hope it goes well, lovely Anne. I see. Ah, see, yeah. Having surgery. That's why they said improving health. All right. So, lovely new nail, who this? Who's having a little bit of trouble with her new place? Let's see. I asked for rent reduction due to the missed hours at work. Fair enough. I'm working from home. I'm already getting something off the rent for a move-in special. Will they take off more? Let's see if you're going to be able to negotiate. Not at this particular time. Let me see what else they're going to say. Let's get some advice for you in this situation, yeah? They're saying unlikely. Who's it that you're dealing with? Seriously. Right, let's see. Within the next few months? Okay, I see. They're saying, again, this is very much about balance. Okay, so they're saying, I think I said this to you the last time with you, in particular, lovely new neighborhood, is it works in a way where you somehow, I don't know what it is, but it's like the universe takes away from one place and gives you in another place. Because they're saying within the next few months, yeah, there's going to be an opportunity. So it's almost like the universe is going to give it back to you, not through them, not through this situation, but through something else. This is what you need to realize. And I think I said it to you the last time, or one of the few last times, where with you it's very interesting. It's like people like might take away from you in one way or another, but then the universe sort of goes and says like, okay, there you go, darling, have it back or have more. So they're saying don't be alarmed, don't be worried, but when it comes to this particular question, no, unlikely, both of them. So I think you've taken as far as it goes discount wise in this particular situation, but within the next few months there's going to be an opportunity. Okay, and it does talk very much about getting more money. All right, we have lovely Joe. I always had huge anxiety issues regarding relationships and love in general. What are the biggest blocks regarding this issue? All right, darling. Let's see the main ones or the most important ones for lovely Joe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's communication lacking with yourself. There's no communication between your heart and your head. Okay, it's almost like when a particular person comes through, you see the red flags, you see, and you still ignore them. There's lack of self-love over here. You're not treating yourself the way that you should be treating yourself. Memories being in reversed over here, this does talk very much about using your past experiences as a blueprint. Okay, and it's very very deeply set within you. Not giving yourself enough gifts, not giving yourself enough, it's very much about self, and it's very much about communication with yourself, how you talk to yourself. You give yourself hope, and then what? Then you take it away. Yeah, it's like you talk yourself out of being happy, you talk yourself out of being in love, you talk yourself out of being in a healthy relationship. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're afraid of your own wishes, you're afraid of your own desires. It goes much deeper than that, but those are the main ones. Lack of communication, misalignments between the heart and the head. You know who this? You're most welcome, darling. From the stars. Lovely to see you. Long time, right? How are you doing, darling? Will my date go with how will my date go with Kate tonight? All right, darling. You're going on a date. Nice. Let's see. Let's see what's going to be happening. Woo! Have you got the what you call them? The jitters? Are you excited? Let's see what's up. Let's see let's see. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's interesting. Right. So they're showing me communication. All right. So you guys are going to be able to actually talk freely about loads of things and including family. I don't know what it is. I don't know who's going to start this conversation, but it's going to be very much about like, okay, are you interested in like starting a family? Are you interested, maybe not a first date, like talk, but I don't know what it is. It looks like you're actually going to be quite comfortable with one another and you guys are going to be talking and discussing, family, but it could also be talking about nephews and nieces, talking about who does what, the family dynamics that you might have. And this is very much, look at this, the fear being in reversed over here. Not completely though, yeah, but this is like, okay, like this is interesting, let's try this, let's try saying this, let's try saying that. And it's very much about showing your true self and seeing how this person is going to react. But so far so good, very positive cards. And it's going to be healing. They're saying, however it's going to go, it's going to be very healing to your heart because you're going to be getting that feedback. Enjoy, darling. Enjoy. Oh, bless. Let me pull one more card for you. Yeah, it feels like reconciliation. It's going to feel like you guys know each other. You might have a lot in common. And manifestation comes through. It's like, okay, have you been manifesting this date, darling? Because it is going to go well. Oh, bless. I absolutely love it. Enjoy. All right, Jaylin. There's another option for my daughter. If I select the school called Imhotep, for my daughter, will things work out academically for her? It costs way more money, which is why the concern. Yeah, okay, let's take a look at the Imhotep. Imhotep, show me Imhotep. Is this the right decision for Jaylin's daughter? This is really weird. They're saying it's up to you. And again, they're showing me unlikely, but they're saying that there's no need to worry. Let me pull a couple of tarot cards because I don't understand. Is there another option or what? Because they're giving me it's up to you and there's no need to worry. But also they're showing me unlikely. See, that's the confusion. Is there another option or what's going on? They're saying right now is not the best time to decide because they're showing me this tower and they're saying things might change, things might, I don't know what it is. I think it's something to do maybe with her as well because they're showing me her maybe is not being very enthusiastic about the whole thing. So they're saying give it a little bit of time because right now they're saying might not be the right time to decide. See, when the high priestess comes through in reverse, it's an indication that not everything is known. Not all information is available to you at this particular moment. And they're saying that there might be a change in your finances because when the star comes through together with the King of Pentacles in this particular situation, it does talk more about being able to be more financially stable. Okay, so there might even be something different. So I don't know about the timing over here, but they're saying just give it some time because you don't have the information just yet. The complete information. It's weird. The tower sometimes, again, it might have something to do with forces that are beyond our control. Okay. Ishita, hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Hi, lovely Louisa. Hi, lovely Louisa. Hmm. Lovely. Aha, I see. Maria. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, I got the payment. Jaden, give me a second, darling. Stay with me, yeah? I'm going to do Maria's reading and then I'll pull one more card for you. So, lovely Louisa, can I ask when I will meet my counterparts? Mm-hmm. Let's try and find out, my darling. Okay, there's this energy of you. Honestly, it's going to be so spontaneous. I don't know if you've been thinking about going somewhere or not. It's just going to come to you. There's a lot of energy of doing things very spontaneously on an impulse. Eight of Wands over here indicates either travel, it indicates quite a few things happening simultaneously, quite a few things happen. It's almost like chaos, but it's in a good way. Okay, this talks very much about empowering and releasing any situations in the past. And we have the Page of Cups, which talks about new love, which talks about a crush. Okay, now they're not saying whether it's going to be your counterpart per se, because there are a lot of things and people and energy involved. Okay, but they are showing me that you could be meeting somebody significant within the next 8 months. And this could then potentially grow into a serious relationship. But they're saying don't be afraid. Fears might be standing in your way over here. Yeah. Don't be afraid of letting yourself be seen. Jaden, let me pull clarification for you. Just one last card. I don't know what it is. They're not giving it to me. Sorry, darling. It's saying take time for self-care. There's something about needing to focus. Believe in yourself by believing that the God is working through you. I don't know what it is. Maybe this, yeah, give it to God. Exactly what I was thinking. Take a deep breath and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. They're saying you will find out. You will definitely find out. You will get your answer. And you understand why you had to wait. Like it's either another decision, another place, or something that they just want you to wait because something is going to happen and they don't want you or your daughter to be there. It's weird when it works like that. But it does. Sometimes it works in a very mysterious way. All right, my darlings. So, hi and welcome, whoever decided to join us. My name is Blanche Lily, and I answer your questions live using tarot and oracle decks. It's $10 per question, paid via Super Chat or PayPal. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. All right. You can ask about your future spouse. You can ask about your spiritual guidance. You can ask about your career, relocation, all sorts of things. All right. Hi, lovely Alicia. Lovely to see you. Glad that you're here. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email. The email is also in the pinned message. And of course, take a look at my Patreon for more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Some practical magic as well over there. There was a brand new video that came out yesterday on what surprises is autumn going to bring your way. Mm-hmm. So make sure to check it out. Lovely Jasmine, hi darling, lovely to see you. How are you doing? Mm-hmm. Lovely Louisa, yeah, yeah. Yeah, a lot of eights, a lot of eights. You had three eights in your reading, so eight might be a significant number for you, darling. Lovely Jasmine, hi, darling. I'd like to know what I need to know right now, please. You have got it, darling. Let's find out what it is that you need to hear right now. What is it that beautiful Jasmine needs to hear right now? Mm-hmm. They're saying you've been doing really well when it comes to your self love. You've been doing some work on your boundaries. However, they're saying that there's still some people around you who are just plain toxic. Okay. So, and they're saying that they're very smart in the way that they do it. So sometimes people might be coming to you for help. Okay. People might be coming to you for, advice that they don't follow, and that's one of the ways people, like, energy vampires get this energy out of you. Like, they get you, like, to talk and to give them advice and to support them, and then they go and they do a completely different thing, and you're like, but you have been growing. They're saying you have been growing. There's a lot of growth spiritually that's been happening. However, be very careful of the boundaries, because there's this energy where your vibration is becoming very different to what it used to be. Okay, I don't know whether you've been doing some self-love or whatever it was. They're saying it's really working, and now people are getting a little bit like, you've changed, you're different, you're this, you're that. So they're saying it's okay. You don't have to be liked by everybody, but also be very discerning with people you surround yourself with. And don't forget that healthy boundaries are a necessity, not a luxury. Okay? That's what I have for you, lovely Jasmine. Jaded Kate, hi darling, lovely to see you. You got back from a thrift store and they had a Lenormand deck for 35 cents. Oh my gosh, is it new? And how are you enjoying your pendulum? Lovely Jasmine, you're most welcome, darling. Some very beautiful energies over there. Doing well. So, guys, whoever has joined us, hi and welcome. Hope you're all doing well. I am Blush Lily, and I answer your questions live using Tarot and Oracle decks. It is $10 per question, paid via Super Chat or PayPal, preferably PayPal. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. So is the link to my Patreon page. And if you guys are up for a personal reading, you can always send me an email. My email is also in the pinned message. All you have to do is just send me an email, say, hi, I'm interested in a reading, and I'll send you a list of readings that I do together with prices, together with timings, the format, and I'll answer any of the questions that you guys might have. All right, but when it comes to today's reading, you can ask about your future spouse, you can ask about a particular person, how they feel about you, you can ask about your spiritual guidance, whatever it is you feel you would benefit from knowing. Apart from health questions, I don't do those because I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. Well, it hasn't been used. Because it was an order and it came from a magazine. Okay. The cards were still as new. Brilliant. Lovely Louisa, yeah. Look up number 8. Look up number 8 in numerology, because they're trying, like, the universe is trying to tell you something with this number. Jay the Kid, yeah, the pendulum is easy for yes or no question. Yeah, that's what it really is there for. Yes or no questions. But you can also get this pendulum board, or you can make a pendulum board and have like star signs and days of the week and do all sorts of exciting things with the pendulum. And my darlings, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session is very much appreciated. It is very much appreciated. Your aunt asks you a lot. Yeah, I know this thing. I know when you're like, when you get your tarot deck or when you get your pendulum or where you get your whatever divination tool, everybody's like, oh, okay, right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's ask this. Let's ask that. Yeah. Maren So, hi darling, lovely to see you. How are you doing? I recently returned to an old job of mine to get extra cash while I'm waiting on my new job to pick up. But I discovered something upsetting my old job. Will the situation improve? Let's see. Okay, I don't know what the upsetting thing is, okay, whether it's two things or whether it involves people, because they're giving me yes and no. Okay, so it could be that it's going to improve partly, or it's going to maybe, just a little bit, or not how you think it is. They're saying that it's going to be happening in the near future. Yeah, which usually means a couple of months, and they're saying that you are ready. Let me find out what it is that you're ready for. I don't know if it's like somebody stealing somebody getting away with something, somebody like you thought that was I don't know, it's like somebody being sneaky, somebody being very sneaky. Yeah. They're showing this collaboration of like maybe there's some backstabbing going on. Anyways, so they're saying that it's a yes and no, so it's not going to improve like you think it is going to improve, but there is going to be a change. And they're talking when you're ready, they're talking about doing your own thing. So it's like a couple of months. And that's what they have to say to you, darling. Louisa, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, repeating numbers, repeating sequences. Yeah. I remember when I was going through my changes, I used to, even now, I still see them a lot, but I used to see those numbers like everywhere. I was like, oh my God, am I going insane? And I would get so frustrated. I was like, what are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me? And like my number was 13, still it's seeing 13s everywhere. 13, 13, 11, 11. And I was going through transformation, and sometimes it's not so much about messages, but I think in your case it is. But it's also about the support. Like if you don't have somebody supporting you, like your fans or family, or Nobody on this plane is supporting you. It's the university spirit guides just reminding you, that they see you, that you're being seen, you're being guided, and you're doing well. Or sometimes that you need to like see the signs. Sometimes you need to see the signs. It is what it is, right? My darlings, if you're just joining me, hi and welcome. I'm answering your questions live today using Tarot and Oracle decks. $10 per question. It's paid via Super Chat or PayPal, preferably PayPal. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. All right. Hi, lovely, the High Priestess Tarot 610, darling. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to double check the payment and then we'll get into your reading. It hasn't gone through just yet, dear. Just let's wait a tiny moment. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay. I'll answer Sarah's question and then I'll get back to you. All right. Sometimes there's a delay in PayPal, but that's okay. It happens. Yeah, sure, lovely Linda. Sure. We're just going to wait for it to come through. Hi, lovely Sarah. How will my life change in 5 years? Ooh, let's find out. 5 years, talking about career and talking about location. Let's talk about career. Wow, okay. Okay. You'll be joining forces. I don't know if you are a practitioner or something. They show me that you're going to find your coven, you're going to find your tribe. There's definitely this energy of finding people you belong with. And it could be that it's mostly females for some reason. They're really drawing my attention to females. And with the magician, it does talk very much about either working with energies, yeah, literally being like somebody who practices, or this talks about a very strong willpower, something that you have manifested and you've been manifesting. So I don't know if you have a 5-year plan or if you have, I don't know, a vision board, but they're saying that this is. It's going to be even better. It's going to be even better than what you have imagined when we're talking about your career. Let's talk about your location. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a sudden change when it comes to this location. It might come as something, a bit of an unpleasant surprise, but it's actually a blessing in disguise. It is going to, it's going to make you, yeah, it's going to make you move. Definitely. It's going to make you move. With the Six of Pentacles, you're going to get the monetary support. And again, we have somebody supporting you over here. The High Priestess being in reverse over here, they're saying that, again, with Tower, a lot of readings coming out today with Tower and the High Priestess being in reverse. A lot of things are not meant to be seen. However, they're saying that the change is going to take place, but it's going to be sudden. It's going to be very sudden. And you're going to be helped. They're saying, don't worry. It's going to come about in a way that's going to be a little bit weird, like a blessing in disguise. But yeah. Temperance. Yeah. They're saying there's going to be a lot of rebuilding, a lot of rejuvenation, a lot of healing, a lot of A lot of epiphanies, a lot of taking things, like you take a look at things from a very different perspective. All right, let's see if Linda's payment came through. Uh-huh. Yes, lovely. Linda, the payment came through. Uh-huh. But what was your question, darling? What was your question, Linda? I got the payment. I need your question. Lovely, Sarah. I'm glad it resonated. Should I let go of my ex-husband? He wants to come back. All right, let's see. Let me grab another oracle for you. Oh gosh, they're showing me that there's a lot of energy of like bringing gifts. There's a lot of energy of trying to influence you, of trying to talk, of trying to like make you daydream, of building like, this. They're not really saying promises, but it's more promises. And it's like, it's going to be different, it's going to be better. But you're not swayed. You're not. You're saying you've been enjoying your freedom. You're saying you've been enjoying your freedom. They're saying, okay, right now it's too early to tell with the patience card being in reverse over here. Right now, this rejection energy is being very strong. However, they're saying, this is the answer to your question. They're saying that when it comes to romance, time will show you whether this person can be trusted again. But they are indicating that quite possibly so. So it's coming through as quite positive. But they're saying right now, because of this impatience, because of this energy, like they're being afraid that you're going to, that the more time passes, the more that, like, the less are the chances that they're going to bring you back. They're saying now is not the time to rush. Now is not the time to, be influenced. The only way that it's going to work is if you can trust him. But they're showing me it's a possibility. It's a very strong possibility. But you know what? Funny enough, he actually loves you. Even though he's manipulative, there's this energy of true love and the spark. Maybe it's like, a different kind of love, but they're showing me love. But of course, if somebody loves you and still mistreats you, then. But they're saying it's possible. It's very much possible. Hi, lovely M babes. How are you doing, darling? I'm hoping to buy my first home within the next 5 years and wanted to know what my career and finances are going to be like in 5 years. Thanks. All right, brilliant. Let's find out. Woo! Okay. Okay, so interesting. They're saying that next 3 years, actually next 2 years, you are going to be multitasking, trying things out, and you're going to feel like nothing is really moving in when it comes to you getting your new home. However, starting from the third year, there's this balance. Okay, it's almost like here, the first 2 years you're playing catch up. I don't know if there's still some debts or something that you need to deal with, or but they're saying on the third year, that's it, balance. And then from the third year on, they're actually showing me these two beautiful cards, one of them being the major arcana, the star. They're saying absolutely. Okay, so you're going to start dealing with people who can really help you manifest a lot of abundance. The star does talk very much about hope. The star does talk very much about this energy of guidance and inspiration. Okay, so it could even be this group project, and you're going to be meeting people who are going to help you get this home. I don't know if they're going to, I don't know, maybe co-sign something or give you references or help you find the place or help you fix up this place, but you're going to be very much helped. Okay, but it does come through interestingly as, yeah, at least 4 years, 3 to 4 years. But the answer is yes. But they're saying don't be disheartened with the first two, where you're going to feel like you're not getting any closer to your goal. They're saying it does take time. It's going to be worth it. Absolutely. Sarah Love, hi darling. Lovely to see you. Yeah, sure. Donate. Yeah, whenever you're ready. Lovely Kat, lovely Sarah, and lovely Linda. I see the payments. I will get to you, my darlings, in just a second. We've got Mar and Soul over here. I'm leaving my old job within the month. I have a choice to come back to work with my old boss or stay with my new job. Should I walk away from my old job and have faith and stick to my new job? Let's take a look. Coming back working with your old boss. They're showing me a year from now. What's going on with the year from now? Interesting. They're saying yes, but in a year from now. Okay, so basically, you will still be working with your old boss, but not now. They're saying a year from now. So should you stick with your new job for now? No. There's something else. It's not always two choices. They're saying there's going to be an opportunity. Yeah, with the money coming through here, with the opportunity, choose a new direction. There's going to be something else. So they're saying that there's something better. But interestingly enough, you will come back to your old boss in about a year from now. So it could be very different, from a different place, for a different reason. But for now, they're saying that there's something else. Yeah, there's going to be an opportunity coming through. Lovely Cat. I'm going through a transitional period in my life and experiencing spiritual growth. Can you please tell me what changes, if any, do you see for me in the next 2 years? Let's find out. For you, I want to use the angels over here. Let's talk about your changes for Lovely Cat within the next 2 years. Wow. Okay, So they're showing me a very, very significant change, first of all, in your love life and in how you see the world. If before you've been seeing the world as something more of a dangerous place where people are out to get you, where things have to, like, you had to struggle to get things, this is so, so different. Even they're showing me even the way that you walk, even the way that you talk, because you got focus your eyes on loving actions and your lips on loving words. You are becoming not positive to the point where you're like, oh, the sun is shining, the rainbows. No, like, you're being realistic, but you're being more optimistic, right? You're not imagining worst case scenarios, and you're being more open to people. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to be meeting any a-holes. It doesn't mean that, like, whatever, but it just means that you're going to be attracting different types of people with your energy, with your intentions. And they are showing me, like, the way that you move, the way that you talk, there's a lot more confidence, and there's a lot more, like, it's just more relaxed. And you don't feel like you have to be, like, defensive or suspicious, or, and they're showing me a very big change in your love life. So I don't know if you're with somebody at the moment or if you're single, but they're showing me that where you feel loved and you're feeling safe to love. Lovely Sarah. Saru love. Uh-huh. I would like Hans feelings for me. Thank you. Met as friends, but I am intrigued by him. All right. Let's see. Mhm. Soul connection. It comes out for you, darling, each and every time. It's your card, soul connection. It's a beautiful soul connection, but they're saying it's a mystery. It's almost like you haven't opened up or they haven't opened up, but the soul connection comes through every time. A lot of could be Virgo and Sagittarius energy that's coming through very strongly. Okay, but they're definitely saying, yeah, it's a mystery for now, and you're going to open up, but there's definitely this energy of a very strong soul connection. But again, guarded heart, maybe feeling a little bit held back, maybe taking their time. But the soul connection comes through for you. And the angels, yeah. Stay strong in your faith. Positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mind. And lovely Linda. Yes, my darling. Linda, what was the second question? I got the payment. Lovely Linda for the second question. What was the second question? Saru Love, you're most welcome. Will Chris' and I divorce become finalized? You're saying yes, because in perfect timing, they'll show you that there's something better. Let me see what they mean. It could sometimes be, and this is a very interesting thing, and I feel like this could be the case, but I'm just going to get a clarification from the cards. It could sometimes be that, to start building a new home, You need to destroy the foundations that wasn't right. Okay, so it could be that when they're saying that there's something better, it could also be talking about a relationship with them, but where you start as mature individuals, where you start afresh, where you know, where you know all the mistakes that have been made. And they're showing me a transformation. I don't know if it's any consolation, but they're showing me that you're going to get quite a lot of assets and quite a few things in this divorce, should you choose to finalize it. Yeah. But they're showing me this transformation. So you could be choosing. You could be choosing between two people. But when it comes to finalizing it, it does look like it. Yeah. You're very intuitive, darling. And yeah, see, they even showing me like the spirit guides. If you can see spirit guides, you're being guided on this. You're being guided, darling. All right, my darlings, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session. If you're just joining me, hi and welcome. I'm Blashili and I answer your questions live using Tarot and Oracle decks. It's $10 per question. Paid via Super Chat or PayPal. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. Also in that pinned message, you'll find my email in case you guys are up for a personal reading. All you have to do is send me an email and I'll send you a list of readings that I do together with prices, timings, the type of readings that I do, the type of questions that those readings answer, and I'll answer any of the questions that you guys might have about the actual process. Okay. And also you will find the link to my Patreon in case you guys do want to check it out for exclusive content that's only available on Patreon, additional discounts on my personal readings for my patrons, and some practical magic if you guys are interested in that. Okay. So see who we have next. We have lovely Aisha. Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Hi, I recently had a proposal from Razi Haja for marriage, but I felt conflicted. Should I talk to him? If he is not good, will I receive a better marriage proposal in the near future from someone else? Okay, let's see what the energies are when it comes to the proposal. It looks like they're showing me you as friends, but they're not giving me a lot of energy of maybe passion and love and losing your mind over one another. So it's giving me this energy of it's going to be comfortable. Yeah, and it might be comfortable not only for you but for other people as well. But it's giving me more like you're more friends rather than lovers. They're showing me that you're quite different. Yeah, with the Temperance over here. And they are definitely saying that this is something that you should definitely not rush and think over. The Temperance is very much about like putting it like what the water over here, yeah, from one cup to another. And it's very meditative, you know, like when you're seeing the water being mixed and when you there's need to think, definitely need to think, and you definitely need to discuss things with him to see where he's coming from as well. And when it comes to somebody better, you need to get out of your fears. I don't know if there's somebody controlling you. Okay, Capricorn energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through very strongly. This could be somebody who manipulates you, and this could also be a thing about religion or things like this. But they're saying, yeah, you're meant to be married. it's going to happen. But this marriage is more about stability. This marriage is more about love. But here, what I'm seeing, it's friends with maybe something happening in the future. Maren, so will money be coming in the month of October for me? Let's find out. At the end, very possibly so. They're saying yes on the fourth week. They're saying don't stop. Don't stop whatever it is you're doing. I don't know if you've been talking to your angels, because they're saying don't stop with communication and don't stop believing that you are ready. There's something about acceptance that you might have been working on or that you need to address, because they're saying, yeah, keep going, keep doing whatever it is you're doing. You're on the right track. And it looks like at the end of October, they're showing me yes over here. Yeah. Lovely, Aisha, darling. I'm glad it resonated. Yeah. And for those of you guys who are just joining me, hi and welcome. I'm Leslie. I answer your questions live today using tarot and oracle decks. $10 per question, paid via Super Chat or PayPal, preferably PayPal. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. You can ask about your future spouse. You can ask about your career. You can ask about spiritual guidance. You can ask what you can expect, what changes you can expect within the next upcoming couple of days, couple of months, couple of weeks. We had some questions about 2 and 5 years in today's readings. You can ask pretty much anything that you feel you would benefit from knowing. Apart from health readings, I don't do those. Okay, and also, guys, if you are interested in personal readings, you can always send me an email. My email is also in the pinned message. And I'll send you the list of readings that I do together with prices, together with the questions that those readings answer. And of course, there's always the Patreon with more exclusive content, additional discounts on my personal readings, and some practical magic. In case you guys are interested. And you can always just say hi. We have some pretty amazing people over here. We have a lovely community where everybody's quite supportive of one another. So feel free to just say hi. If you guys are watching this in the recording, or you couldn't think of a question today, don't worry. I do these sessions at least twice a week on Tuesdays and on Saturdays, or the Tuesdays or Wednesdays, but definitely Saturdays, 4 p.m. GMT. And of course, guys, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session. It is very much appreciated. And if you guys are choosing PayPal as payment method, you can just put your question in the message section. Yeah, lovely, Linda, absolutely. Denise, hi, darling. How are you? Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well today, too, darling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Linda, got the payment, darling. What was the question? What was the question on love? What would we do without love, right? What would you like to know about the future love? Huh? What can you see about the future love? Let's find out. Let's see if there's somebody coming your way. Mm-hmm. Anyone new and exciting? I know, right? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, gosh. Darling, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because you're working with tarot or because you're just like a very strong like your energy is very strong, like your manifestations come through very very fast because they're giving me this 9 of cups. Yeah, the 9 of cups where you're just going to be sitting there pretty, you're going to be enjoying yourself, you might be sipping on, I don't know, some mocktail or something. Okay, and they're showing me like that there is something that definitely wants to come through over here. Let's see. My god, they're showing me your ex now, or like going to be ex. Look at this. They're not going to give up. They're not going to give up. My gosh. Okay, we want somebody new. It's interesting. They might. This is, what's interesting? They're saying this is why when we're talking about new, yeah, Sagittarius, definitely. Sagittarius energy coming through. But look at this. This is very much about like them trying to maybe sometimes even be a little bit aggressive, like trying to, like, trying to manipulate the energies, trying to seduce you, trying to like pull at the threads. And it's interesting because they're trying to tell you like, oh, I've changed, I've been like alone, and this and that. And they keep trying to say like this is like somebody new, but no. They're showing me somebody who is a Cancer. They're showing me somebody, those 2 cards. There's definitely the energy of moving on, and definitely the energy of meeting somebody, quite possibly through travel. Okay. Definitely, quite possibly meeting somebody through travel. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay, your ex is going to be spying on you. Just keep that in mind, yeah? Just keep that in mind. And they keep giving me 8. So this could be happening within, literally within the next 8 weeks. 8 to 10 weeks. My gosh. It's gonna be exciting. Lovely Linda, trust me, it's gonna be exciting. Let me pull one more card. Yeah, see, they are showing me this energy of somebody coming through, but again, be discerning, yeah, because this other person might come with baggage as well. But look at this, they're actually showing me an emperor, yeah, they're actually showing me an emperor. They're showing me this guy first, and then somebody worthy of your attention finally comes through. Wish, exciting. Oh, Mehmouna, hi darling. You can ask something, of course. It's $10 per question, paid via Super Chat or PayPal. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. Lovely Linda, but at least your life is exciting, right? Lovely Red Star, hi darling. Lovely to meet you. How does Michael view me? Let's see. How does Michael view you? For lovely Red Star. And guys, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's reading, yeah? Hit that like button. It's very much appreciated. How does Michael view you? Michael is very secretive, huh? Michael is not letting me pull out any cards, but okay. Very secretive. Okay. And very interesting. They're showing me true love. The first card that came out for you, darling, is true love. Why are you so afraid to say it? Why are you afraid to show it? Why are you afraid of caution? Caution, be careful. This being afraid, right? Oh my god. Afraid of commitment. Big fear of commitment. I don't know if they saw somebody, a sibling or their friend have family at a very young age, and I don't know if it traumatized them or something, but there's definitely this energy of true love. Unless, that's why. Are you sure that he's free himself? Are you sure that he is free himself? No, they're not really showing me. But the love is there. But look at this. This caution is coming through. So two things over here. It's either that they have been committed in the past and they're afraid of commitment, or it could be that they might be separated but not maybe legally divorced, or there's this energy of like being afraid of true feelings and commitment. But the show also showing me true love. My god, men are confusing, right? So pay attention to those red flags, lovely Red Star. There's definitely a lot of feelings there. A lot of feelings there. Jelly Bean Jellio, just thought of you. Literally just thought of you. How are you doing, darling? How's your first week? Hello, lovely Natasha. How are you doing? Lovely Natasha, lovely to see you, darling. Jelly Bean, I got the payment. You like it there. Brilliant. I'm so happy to hear it. So happy to hear it. Are people treating you well? I feel like a big sister. Are they treating you well? Are they being nice to you? Have they given you a nice place to sit at? Have you made friends? Bless. I'm happy to hear it. I have a nice manager and I'm part of two teams. People have been really nice. Brilliant. Brilliant. See? And you were worried, darling. And you were worried. I'm happy for you, honestly. Well done. Now let's get you a promotion and a pay rise. All right, my darling Jelly Bean Jelly. I really like my manager. Can you tell me how our relationship would progress in the future of our professional relationship? Let's see. I'm ready for a promotion pay rise. Good. That's the spirit. That's the attitude. All right, let's see how your relationship is going to go with your manager. Let's see what's happening. Okay. I don't even know how to put this. Is your manager the opposite sex? Because or even the same sex? I don't know. I mean, look at this. They're showing me a lot of affection. They're showing me what anybody would love to see in a love reading. They're showing me Two of Cups and they're showing me the Knight of Cups. Okay, but coming back to purely professional, coming from a purely professional standpoint, those two cards very much indicate possibly becoming friends, very close friends. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be love or it doesn't necessarily have to be anything else, but they're actually showing me becoming very close and literally becoming friends, becoming and that's normal. Like way back when I used to work in hotels, I remember me and my manager, we were really really tight. We would go out on like nights out together. We would get along really really well, and it never interfered with like work or anything like this. So I'm getting this is a very similar thing where you're being very much respected, you're being very much liked. And again, I don't know what the situation is, but it could even be turning into something more than that. Woo! I mean, the combination speaks for itself. So, oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Seriously, I don't even know how else to put it. I don't even know how else to put it. Do you see this? All three of them are cups. All three of them are about love. So do tell me if you end up marrying this person. Please, please do tell me if you end up marrying this person later on. Seriously. I absolutely love it. That was like so much love. Oh, so much love. But again, this could be an indication of you have somebody who takes care of you. Yeah. Darling, you were asking about the boss. So I channeled the energy of the boss. I think things are going to be changing. Things are going to be changing in your life. Enjoy the ride. Lovely Linda, you don't say sorry. This is why I'm here. I'm here to answer your questions, like however many you might have. So, Jellybean, yeah, it could even be just this energy of being very close. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be like physical intimacy, but I'm talking about being very close. Like love doesn't always mean that you have to like sleep with one another. It could also be platonic. It could also come like love comes in different variations, but the energy that I was picking up is very much like wow, very kind. Linda, don't worry, darling. Don't worry, you're fine. Mhm. Okay, Linda, I got the payment. What was the question? Jellybean, you're most welcome, darling. Don't forget to get those thumbs up, guys. I know ex-husband is dealing with someone that he left for me, but I feel now that he's thinking about coming back because there's trouble in that relationship. What's going on with him and the girl? All right. We'll need tarot for that one. Let's see what's going on over there. Damn. Okay. Okay, so coming through as a very egoistic person, coming through as somebody who tends to only think about themselves. Knight of Swords is aggression, a lot of aggression, a lot of, there's just this energy of like disappointment in the fairy tale, being incredibly disappointed. And Five of Pentacles being in reverse over here, it's this energy where I don't know what it is. It could even have something to do with money. Gosh, what an interesting person you're dealing with. Because it's this vibe where everything that could go wrong went wrong. And especially again with the sun being like very egocentric, very egoistic, very like I thought was going to be fun, but it ended up being something completely different. And there's this energy of aggression, definitely a lot of aggression with the Knight of Swords. Could sometimes even indicate like physical thing. And how it jumped out and how they're saying like it all fell apart. Mm-hmm. I want to know the tea. I know, darling. I know. But yeah, there we are. There we are, my darling. All right, my dears. So, mhm. Yeah, now the money is gone, or the money is like no longer available, right? With the Five of Pentacles being in reverse. Yeah. But see, I told you, darling, with the Nine of Pentacles, if the divorce is going to be finalized, you're going to be one rich girl. Huh? If I was a rich girl. Jelly bean jelly, of course. As many as you need. as many as you need. Lovely, Natasha. Bear me a second, darling. I'm going to double check and then we will get into your reading. General message from your spirit guides for Natasha. Let's do this. It's time for you to say goodbye to something. They're showing me that there's definitely this energy of saying goodbye to something. There's a part of you. Give me a second. Because they're saying it's time for you to move on. There's going to be something that's going to be appearing as if out of nowhere with this path. I absolutely love this card because it's like you walking down there and you're like, nothing is happening, nothing is happening. And then you have like this portal opening up over here. So they're saying that right now, they're saying you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Whatever it is that you've been holding on to right now, it's time to say goodbye. This is like a bittersweet moment. It's nothing toxic, it's nothing bad, but it's just this energy of, like when you spend a lot of time with a friend, but the friend has to go and you're like, you get this feeling and they have to go, but it was so good. And they're saying, say goodbye to whatever you need to say goodbye to. Because there's this new inspiration, there's this new action that you're going to be taking when it comes to the new path. Let me try and pull a couple more cards to see maybe an indication of what the new path is about. Oh my gosh, get closure. Exactly. Get closure. Okay, so it's very much about finances. Very much about finances. So say goodbye, whether it's to maybe a dream that you once had that you realize wasn't really your dream. Okay, or say goodbye to maybe an old job, or say goodbye to an old way of living. Okay, because they're saying get your closure, because there's definitely something new appearing and you don't see it yet, and it's not even on the horizon, because it's not going to appear on the horizon, it's not going to appear where you see it, it's coming from a different place. But they're saying you need to say goodbye, and it has very much to do with your finances. And they're very calm. They're saying be very, like they're just being calm about it. They're giving you this energy of knowing that you're gonna be all right, but you have to say goodbye. It's time. Linda singing along with me. Oh, yeah. It's a shame though you had to go through all of that, but that's life, right? Jelly Bingelio, what was your question, darling? Red Star wanted to know if Jay has been thinking of me since I've been gone. Let's see. Has Jay been thinking of you since you've been gone? For lovely Red Star. They're saying yes with the mystery over here, but there's a lot more to it. I don't know what it is. Maybe you felt like there was a lot of control in this relationship. Maybe it was because they're showing me this energy of rejection. Yeah, see, it's still turned up right. There's this energy of rejection, but it's almost like it's false. It's almost like it was a misunderstanding. And again, one of you is more mature than the other. But yes, but they're not going to tell you because it's like they're showing me it's a mystery. But the answer here is absolutely yes. And they're showing me that there's no balance between the two of you. Somebody doesn't see your worth. This is somebody who doesn't see your worth because the self-worth is being in reverse. It's like the mirror is broken. The mirror is it's not reflecting what's true. And they want you to see that you need to turn this mirror the other way around so that you can see your true worth. But there was no balance in this relationship. But yeah, he definitely thinks of you. But it's almost like you're not going to know. Or you will find out later. They're spying on you. They're checking out your social media or asking people around if you don't like if you're not present on social media, they're asking people around very carefully, very like in a matter of fact way. But yeah. Lovely Jelly Bin Jelly. I can't stop thinking about this guy from 2 years ago. He was tall and I think British. I was not too interested, but I could tell that he was. He made it clear that he had a girlfriend, but would stare at me. Can't seem to get him out of my head now. I would like to know what he thought of me back then, if he still thinks of me now. Okay, so this is the thing. This person was in a particular place where he was lacking energy. Okay, and with his girlfriend, this had something to do where on a subconscious level, some people, when you are resourceful, when you have a lot of energy, and especially when you are pure, when you have this pure energy, or when you've done a cleanse, people tend to be attracted to you. So I'm going to say something that might sound a little bit weird, but again, I'm just channeling the energy. You had a very high vibration at this time. You had a lot of energy, and people who feed off of other people's energy feel that and they are attracted. That's why empaths, most of the time, they attract narcissists who need supply, who need this thing. So this particular person was very charming, but they saw you as somebody who they could feed off of. Okay. And there was also an element of temptation there for you. And what's interesting is, even though you never had anything, look at this, 2 years on, and there's still a cord attached. And it's nothing to worry about, but it's recommended that you get rid of it. No, darling, there's no thought about you at this particular moment. They're doing their thing. There's no thought about you at this particular moment. You just encountered somebody with a different energy, and again, like all it took them is this conversation, is this thing. They're recommending you cut this cord. There's no need for it because you're still giving your energy away to this person. It happens, darling. It happens. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's the way that the cookie crumbles. But it's important to realize when somebody that you don't know, that you met once, if you're thinking about them, if it's creating some sort of emotion, clear yourself energetically, because It's an indication that your energy goes elsewhere. I'm glad it gives you the explanation, darling. Natasha, you're most welcome. Linda, yeah, sure, you got it, darling. Bear with me a second. I'm going to hit refresh and then we'll carry on. Yeah, the payment came through. The payment came through, darling. Let's see, what was your question? And my darlings, I would really appreciate it if you would give me the thumbs up for today's session if you guys are enjoying it. There's an Aquarius that I'm attracted to very much. He's a social media mogul, but we cross paths here and there, anything with this energy. Let's see. Show me the possibilities with Aquarius for Linda. Mm-hmm. 10. Very interesting. So it's interesting. They're showing me, I know he's Aquarius, but they're showing me as somebody with a lot of earth, with a lot of earth. Well, that explains the whole money thing. Yeah. So this is the thing. They're saying yes, there is a possibility, and it again they're showing like this being this fast movement, this meeting, like occasionally they're here everywhere. And it's interesting because what's okay, I'm going to say this, and again they're showing me that they could be interested in both men and women, but it could be again very well hidden. But they're telling me that there is a possibility of you even getting pregnant, okay? So if it's not something that you want, just keep that in mind. Also, with this thing, not everything is as it seems with the moon. Not everything is as it seems, but they are showing me that it's possible that it's not a fling. It's I can't even put it in words. It's not like a deep committed relationship. It's not a fling. It's something like different. It's something on the soul level, but it's also very much to do with exploration of, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's like they're saying taking you places you've never been, but not physically, but mentally. It's a very like this person. There's a lot of layers to them. A lot of layers to them. So I'd tread carefully there. Also, is he married? Is he married? But yeah. They're showing me Pisces. They're showing me, yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, see, they're saying like, yeah, it could be fun, but again, it's a weird thing because they're showing me that it's something that's you haven't experienced before. But again, it's like taking you into a different place mentally. collaborating, doing things together, having fun. I don't know. We're asking about Aquarius, and this is what they're showing me. This Aquarius is very hard to read. Very hard to read. I don't know if you've been trying to read them yourself, but they're very hard to read. A lot of media people are, because they have to have a lot of protection, like energy protection, but hard to read. Lovely red star. I wanted to know if Jay will communicate with me given the chance that we see each other, if things will change between us, or if I should keep going as I am. Let's see. No, darling, it doesn't. Well, it's a weird thing. It doesn't look like it because they're showing me freedom, but at the same time, they're showing me that you're not letting yourself. You want to be. There's this energy of you wanting to open up because you think it's going to set you free, and you think it's going to give you this security. And they're saying that this is not the case in this particular situation. They're saying that there's something that you haven't said. Or you feel like things are being left unsaid. Say them, write them out. They're saying you need to talk through, but when it comes to him, no. It's, when we think we can love somebody better, or we can try to prove to somebody that we're, relationship material and things like this, they're saying no, not in this particular case. But you need to get things off of your chest. So talk to a friend, talk to, I don't know, your spirit guides, talk to a mirror, get those things out, write them down. They're saying you need to set yourself free. And you need to open up how you really feel. So cry whatever you need to cry out, say whatever it is that you need to say. Because you're thinking it might change the situation, and it doesn't look like it at this particular time. Hi, lovely Melody. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Too secretive and a cheater. Yeah, lovely Linda, yeah. I don't know. I think it's like they're telling me that after this divorce, or after this, this energy is just going to be like, oh my God, taking you on a wild ride. So enjoy. Lovely Long di Jungla. Hi, darling. Long di Jungla. Long Chatty. Hi. How are you doing? Whoever is joining me, hi and welcome, guys. Welcome to this super chat session where I answer your questions live using Oracle and Tarot decks. It's $10 per question, paid via super chat or PayPal, preferably PayPal. But if you're not cool with PayPal, you can use super chat as well. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. So is the link to my Patreon page. Okay, in case you guys do want to check it out. And if you guys are out for a personal read, you can always send me an email. The email is also in the pinned message. All you have to do is say hi. All you have to do is say that I'm interested in a reading, and I will send you a list of readings that I do together with the prices, with the list of questions that those readings entail, and I'll answer any of the questions that you guys might have. Jelly Bin Jelio, can I ask a question about my sex life? Yeah, absolutely. If you're comfortable with it, I'm cool with it. I will answer with dignity, respect. Unless it's a health question, then probably not. And my darlings, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session if you guys are enjoying yourself. Jelly Bin Jelly has created suspense. In today's reading, guys, you can ask questions about your future spouse. You can ask questions about your career. You can ask questions about your spiritual guidance. You can ask pretty much anything. Apart from health readings, I don't do those. Okay, Jelly Bean. I would like to know how many men I will go to bed with in my life. I have been getting attention from men for a long time. I have never slept with anyone before, though, as it scares me quite a bit. But I was wondering if I could go for one night stand, or how things would turn out. Or would I meet somebody and marry them? Okay. I'm going to tell you this as a story while I'm shuffling. I have a friend. She is 30. Gosh, how old is she? 36. And she married her high school sweetheart, or like at the university. And she's only been with one man, and she has never been happier. So for her, it's very much about the quality rather than quantity. I also know somebody who is not willing to settle down whatsoever, who enjoys her life, with different flavors, and she is happy as well. So it's very different for everybody. Let's see that. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay, so they're definitely telling me that you are going to be trying things out. Okay, you're definitely going to be trying things out. There's even this disappointment that they're showing me that you're going to be like, oh my God, I thought things were going to be better than this. But this is before you actually meet somebody with the magician. Now, magician, when it comes to sexual energies, this is somebody who takes you to the next level. And this is somebody who makes you feel things, who makes you feel things that you never thought you could feel. Let me put it this way. Okay. This is like somebody who takes you to a different level, somebody who makes you, gosh, how do I keep it PG? Somebody who makes you feel good. Let me put it that way, with a chariot coming through over here. So definitely showing me experiencing quite a few things, okay? Experiencing your light attributes, shadow attributes. You might even become interested in tantric practices as well over here. So they're giving me number 7 and 8 is coming through, okay? So you will definitely experiment. So it's not just the one person for you. But don't rush it. Don't rush it and don't do it just for the sake of doing it. They're almost saying like you will know because it's sometimes like, sometimes we tend to overthink it. And again, they're giving me number 7. Yeah. They're saying like with one night stand, maybe no, but it is going to be, somebody who's fun. It is going to be with somebody who's, reliable. Because with one night stand, it's maybe later on, but the first few times they're saying it's better to do it with somebody who will take care of you, of your body, and of your mental well-being. But yeah, darling, you're going to go on a wild streak over there. All right. Who do we have next? Next, we have lovely Linda. Linda, what was your question, my darling? Jelly Bin Jelio, I'm glad that you enjoyed this reading. What will my future partner be like for me? All right, let's find out. Let's find out who you gonna. Woo! Check you out. Check you out. 2 of Cups. You're actually going. You're actually going to find somebody who's mentally healthy. They're telling me this is so funny. Mm-hmm. And look at that. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be somebody who's divorced, darling. Yeah, divorced. And here's your Aquarius. Huh? Look at this. Look at this Aquarius coming through. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be the Aquarius, okay, but it could very well be because they're showing me the energy of like walking away from a bunch of BS. Okay, and with the star over here, this does talk very much about this energy of bringing calmness and bringing balance into your life. And it's something that's completely fated, absolutely fated. It's this energy where you are going to make them want things that they didn't like care very much for before. So it's like this type of person, they're like, I don't want this, I'm fed up of this, I'm fed up of that. But with you, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm like a little kid again. I'm like a little kid in a toy store. They're actually going to have a crush on you first. And they're gonna be like very sweet and very like, what the hell, they're gonna be like, what the hell? I'm a grown ass man, and I'm sorry, I'm a grown man, and like I'm acting like a little kid. Check you out. There's something very witchy about you as well. You have this temptress thing about you. They're gonna be very intrigued by you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Happy times. Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Another car question. Oh my God. Tell me, did your son say anything about liking the girl? I'm now considering keeping my daughter's SUV for my son's winter car and getting her a different, newer, used SUV. Any info timeline is appreciated. All right. Let's see whether your plan is a good idea this particular time. Okay, they're talking about improving health and recovery, remaining positive. So I don't know what that message was about. I don't think it was about cars, but it's something that you needed to hear. They're saying remain positive. Who, like, I don't know if it's you or if it's somebody next to you. They're saying that there's this recovery coming. Recovery is happening in the near future. Um, they're saying the change is favorable, but they're still giving me this energy of a year. I don't know, it might seem a bit too long or what, but they're saying like it would be a good idea to do this, but not yet. To do this in a year because they're saying that you need to let it go for now. You need to let it go for now. Why? Mm-hmm. There's going to be more opportunity. There's going to be an opportunity to get an even better one. There's something to do with money, something to, either a better one or like being able to get it at a better price. But this is very much about, yeah, getting a better deal. And they're saying a year from now. Mm-hmm. They're saying it's like all over the place, but the idea is good, but just not yet, because there's going to be like a better thing. You might get a better, whew, better deal. Nothing on the girl, the truck. Oh, damn it! Maybe next time. That's for me. Oh, bless. Have you been feeling unwell, darling? Maran Soul. Is there something Rahul has been wanting to say to me? I have caught him staring at me before, and sometimes he speaks but quickly withdraws himself. Let's find out. For Maran Soul, what does Rahul want to say to you? Whoop. I don't know if I don't know if he's trying to impress you or something, or there's this energy of commitment. All three cards came out as pentacles. All three cards came out as a lot of earth energy. So I don't know if there was some sort of issue in the past that have to do with commitment or maybe juggling two things, because they're showing me it's interesting. If we're talking about a relationship, this does talk about commitment, but we also have this thing where, like, he's trying to impress you and maybe starts telling you that he's wants to commit, or that has the money for a commitment. He's trying to show you that I can provide for you. This is very weird. It's almost like their understanding or their idea of commitment has a lot to do with money. Maybe it has something to do again with culture, with customs, with religion. But there's something like where they might want to try and convince you that they have more money, or that they're well off, or that they're going to be able to provide. But it also does have something to do with being able to commit to to a relationship, but this is very early stages. So this could be why he's sort of going backwards and forwards, and it does look like he's going backwards and forwards. Somebody who's quite shy. Yeah, see again, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, very much about being strongly established, wealth, money, family, things like this. Lovely Priyanka, hi darling, lovely to see you. Bear with me a second, I'm just going to double check the payment and then we'll get into your reading, darling. Priyanka, double check the payment for me, please, because it hasn't gone through just yet. Sometimes it takes a little while to come through, so we're just going to wait for a little while when it comes to your question. I'm sure it's going to come through, but just double check for me. While we're waiting for your payments, I'm going to answer Claire's question. Lovely Claire. I recently met a man named Benjamin. Okay. And I have not been able to get him out of my head. All right. I was not looking or expecting that. Can you tell me why I can't stop thinking about him? Let's find out. Because you're ready to settle down. Because you're looking for that security. Because there's this energy where this person has made an effect on you, has made you feel like, I don't know, some cues that you might have picked up. And now you're thinking about this security. Now you're thinking about, you're fantasizing, you're letting your imagination run wild over here. And the heartbreak being in reverse, there's something that they've done that made you feel like, they're literally showing me the energy in the chemistry. They're literally showing me the energy in the hormones. They're literally showing me like you feeling like happier and like, you know, this vibe where, you know, when the sun comes out and you just start feeling better. This is the type of energy that I'm picking up over here for you. And I don't know if this person was quite mature or you felt like they were mature, but there's definitely this vibe where you feel like this is somebody who you can level with, somebody who can level with you. This person gives you hope. And hope is one of the most, hope for true love. That's going to make your heart sing again. And hope is one of the most powerful things on earth. Love, hope. And it's giving you a lot of hope for true love. So that's why you can't stop thinking about it. And the true love coming through, see, and it's very much about trust. So it's interesting how it's going to go, right? Let me see. Let me see the potential of this connection. It could be a very healing thing for you when it comes to self-worth, when it comes to forgiveness, when it comes to creating balance, when it comes to opening up your sexuality, your sensuality. This person could do a lot of healing without even realizing it. If they're saying it's not yet set in stone, it depends on how things are going to go, but this person could do a lot of healing. Dinosaur Girl, hi darling. I received the payment. Happy times. I will get to your question in just a second. Priyanka, darling, did you double check the payment? Because I'm now starting to wonder why it hasn't come through. Happy times. You're next, Dinosaur Girl, and then you will be after Happy times. All right. So, any spirit messages for me today? General overall. Need to hear something. Yeah. Let's find out. Okay, so we have Angelite coming through for you, spiritual or religious community. Join with like minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. There's a lot of energy coming through where you could really benefit from people who think alike. There's something they're showing me about like literally rays of light, and it's like being connected on the heart chakra, and it's being connected on the head chakra. They're saying that you could really benefit from people who think like you. Clearing negativity, release negativity from within and around you. Okay, so you could be working with people who are going to help you clear yourself emotionally, clear yourself physically. Okay, like they were saying, a lot of improving health that's coming through, and they're saying that it's not only your physical health, but it's also your mental health and the health of your aura. Okay, which can sometimes become very thin and have some like holes in it, if you will. But smoky quartz, this is like the thing that a lot of practitioners use that have to deal with a lot of energies. So they're saying, I remember you told me that you have a lot of pink quartz. If you have smoky quartz right now, maybe it would be a good idea to just have it with you, maybe in your pocket or maybe as a bracelet. Okay, because they're saying you need to release negativity from within you and around you. And this does also could be talking about like maybe a 1 day detox or something that you could really benefit from. Mm-hmm. And wellness, the recovery of health and wellness is here. They really want you to know that you're doing well, your body is recovering. Okay, see, they're very much focusing on your health. So maybe it's probably something that you have been really worried about. So that's it for you, my darling. Happy times. Priyanka, darling, my PayPal is getting frozen. I couldn't carry forward. Maybe you shouldn't ask this question. All right, darling. You can use a super chat in case you decide that you do want to ask the question, but it is entirely up to you, darling, whenever you're ready. Dinosaur girl. Rawr. Let's see. When will I meet my soulmate? What will he be like? Let's try and find out. Okay, so they're telling me that at this particular moment, you could be in this hermit stage where the hermit is in reverse when it becomes too toxic. When you're like, I'm not going to come out for anybody less than Prince Charming, and you have those people around you. uh, yeah, there are some people around you that you definitely don't need to pay attention to. However, here comes the boom. Here comes the person who is going to make you feel brand new. The King of Pentacles over here is somebody who's very well centered, somebody who's ready for commitment. So you might have been dealing with a lot of F boys that have been surrounding you, but now they're coming through and they're saying, here is your King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles are usually somebody with a darker complexion, dark eyes, dark hair, somebody who's grounded, somebody who usually deals with down to earth things, with money, with real estate, with could even be somebody who's military or was in the military at some point. Okay, and they are showing me, they're not really giving me a timing, but they're saying that this is something to do with work. Okay, timing with tarot, when it's not straightforward like it is now, it could be it's a little bit difficult sometimes to read the energies, but they are showing me, you know, with the pentacles, it could be within the next 3 years, and we're talking about somebody who's very significant over here. Could be through work. Somebody you might end up having to travel for work or something like this. It could be 2 years, but you will have relationships before. Marin, so thank you. Lily, he isn't the best at communicating. Sometimes he stumbles his words and the voice gets a little pitched. He definitely likes to show off his possessions. Yeah, he's trying to do the money. He's trying to get to the money, do the talking. Oh my God. Talking for the last 2 hours, 17 minutes is having its effect on me. Happy times. You're most welcome. All right, my darlings, last call for a reading. $10 per question, paid via Super Chat or PayPal. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. If you're using PayPal, you can just put your question in the message section. Don't forget that if you guys are up for a personal reading, you could always send me an email. My email is in the pinned section as well. So is the link to my Patreon page. Make sure to check it out for more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. And when it comes to today's session, you can ask about your future spouse. You can ask about your career, your spiritual guidance. So I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes to see if anybody has any more questions for me. And then we're going to end today's session. But if you missed it or if you couldn't ask your question today, don't worry about it. There's also always the next week. I try to do this at least twice a week on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 4 p.m. GMT, and definitely on Saturdays at 4 p.m. GMT. And of course, guys, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session. It is very, very much appreciated. All right, my darlings. It looks like we're all done for today. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay, so I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes just to make sure that nobody who has sent the payment will not get their question answered. Looks like we're all caught up. I want to thank you all so much for being here with me today. It was a pleasure to see you as always. Pleasure to see so many of my regular viewers. It was a pleasure to meet some of the new faces and get to know you better. I want to wish you a beautiful weekend, and I shall hopefully see you next week doing another live session. Lovely, Claire. Thank you so much for being here. Happy times, Priyanka, Marin Soul, Dinosaur Girl, all of you, my darlings, who were here with me today. Wishing you all the best. Take care of your amazing selves now. Bye.